Check, check. I feel like I'm about to start rapping. Yeah. 1, 2, 1. No, I'm not gonna do that. All right. Happy Monday, November 24th, 2025, if you needed to know the date. We are ripping more packs because I love opening Yu-Gi-Oh card packs. I love ripping packs, and I'll do it till I draw my last breath. I'm going to be ripping packs on here till I'm 90 years old, okay? I hope Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't get too expensive for me. Now, we do have a couple things today. I've got a collector's booster, an avatar collector's booster. We have some other cards that I already opened a collector's booster for. Those are right here. Actually, let me show this first. We're going to open a Legacy of Destruction booster box as well. There's some really cool cards in there. I might want to play like a Gold Sarcophagus deck eventually, you know, just go in the backlog of decks. Let's take a look at what I already pulled in the this is what I already pulled in the Avatar Collector's Booster. So this is the coolest one. I think I haven't checked all these for value, but I don't think I pulled anything valuable in this in the one I already opened, but I have another one here. We got Aang's Iceberg, which I think is pretty cool. Literally him from the very beginning of first episode of the series, in there with Appa. Very cool. We got what is this? I don't know, Hay Bay Forest Guardian, right? For when he goes into like the spirit realm. We got Rebellious Captives, Boomy Bash, Otter Penguin, Azula on the Hunt, pretty cool. Bitter Work, Allies at Last, Thriving More, Koala Sheep, Soka, Wolf Cove's Protector, kind of cool. Forest, because there are land cards in Magic I don't know nothing about. Aang Swift Savior, Day of Black Sun. We've got this Toph card, which is really cool. Earth Rumble Triumph. However, it is not a holo, so I don't think it has any value. And then this is like the card you get at the end, the token or whatever it is. I don't know that much about Magic again, but I open these packs anyway because there's some real big value in here, and I also like Avatar. I think Avatar is really cool. Yeah, big fan of Avatar, and I just want to see if I can open it and get some cool cards. So, long day at work today, and I'm just gonna start ripping these packs. Let's just get right into it. Let's do it. I gotta lock in right now. I gotta lock in. All right. We're going straight to last pack magic for this, because these things only come with one freaking pack in them. Ah, look at it. All this packaging for this thing. All right, here we go. Locked in mode. All right. Here we go. Oh, I thought the last card, isn't that usually a thing, like a token type thing? I don't know. Ally. Okay, I guess that's the token. All right, we got. I gotta adjust my mic. Hakoda, Selfless Commander. Fervor. Okay, kind of cool. Not a holo though. Faded Firepower, a very cool one. Not a holo. Aang Airbending Master. Ooh, that one's pretty cool. I'm gonna put that one to the side. Ko, the Face Stealer. Planes. Oh, I like that with Appa there. That's pretty awesome. Is that Bossing Say? All right, hold on. We're still going. Eelhounds. Feed the Swarm. Thriving Grove. Earth Rumble. Fire Nation Warship. That's kind of cool. Combustion Technique. Messenger Hawk. Anything in the last one? Aang's Journey. And Origin of Metal Bending. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, that's the origin of metal bending right there. Toph getting out of that thing she was kind of imprisoned in. Hey, Tony, this is the very first pack that we're opening right now, so you missed nothing. Let me know how my connection is. A guy came and he put in a new line that's supposed to fix everything magically. So I just opened one magic pack, and we're getting into this. Legacy of Destruction. Because it'd be cool to be able to play some kind of Gold Sarcophagus, Dark Magician deck or whatever. These are the full arts I got. These are cool, not holos though. I like this this card here. Let's just check really quick. I don't think these are going to be worth anything, but let's check on TCG Player and see if any of these cards have any value. So obviously these are the big four, right? Firelord Zuko being a $1,700 card. These are going to change obviously as this set's been out longer, you know, of course. Aang, I'm surprised Aang isn't at top, but people really like Zuko. Toph third, and then Katara is fourth. Too bad for Sokka. And then we have these cards here. I guess these must be really playable. They are full art cards. Did I pull any of these though? Let's see. Like this one, this Badger Mole is higher than Ozai, the Phoenix King. Did I pull Wan Shi Tong Librarian? I don't think so. No. Excuse me. And Avatar Aang, The Walls of Ba Sing Se, Firelord Azula, Appa, Firelord Azula, Appa Steadfast Guardian. Yeah, it doesn't look like I got anything that is like of a ton of value, which is okay. I'm probably still gonna. Oh, look! I got this one. $12, but although I'm guessing that's the holo variant of it, and I don't think I got the holo. So, all right. Yeah, I don't see lags in the stream. I'll inform you if something happens. Thank you. Awesome. That's great to hear. That means I can kind of start streaming regularly again, which is nice. Yeah, these Magic cards. I don't think I'll ever pick up playing Magic, but they keep doing these collabs that I think are really cool with different IPs, and Avatar's a really dope one. So I'm I'll probably keep buying them just to see if I can get some cool cards. If they keep doing these cool collabs. All right, but let's get into the main event. We're gonna lock in today. Let's look at the card list real quick. Yeah, great collabs, right? I mean, the Marvel one, and the Marvel one's just beginning because they did Spider-Man, and they just did one of the Infinity Gems. So I'm assuming they're going to do sets with the rest of the Infinity Gems. I bet you sets of those cards are going to be worth crazy amounts because one of them is worth like $30,000 right now. All right, Legacy of Destruction. So the big one here is big one, quote unquote, is Magicians of Bonds and Unity. I'm due to pull a QCR because I've opened so many boxes now and haven't gotten one, and they're not as rare as they would seem if you watch my channel. And all the stuff on here, I like Yubel. I may look at playing or is it Yubel or Yubel? Legacy Destruction, do you want to build a sarcophagus deck? What's the targets? Yes, I want to build a sarcophagus deck. I just played against one in Master Duel. It was fun. Oh, by the way, Tony, I put together my own version of a Centurion deck in a Master Duel that I've been having a lot of success with. And I did a couple things that I think I haven't seen anyone else do that I'm trying to see if they're going to work out. But so far, I'm doing pretty good. I'm about to be in Diamond, and I just started climbing again. And I'm playing it with Fiendsmith, even though they took away that one card, and I found some workarounds for that. So anyway, but yes, I like the gold sarcophagus stuff because I like, you know, Dark Magician, and there's a pseudo Dark Magician card, right? It's like a retrain of Dark Magician in here, I believe. Oh, and this card I get screwed by all the time. Gendora G. Is that dark? Oh, and the Snake Eyes stuff is cool too. I like Snake Eyes. I love those cards. So even if I don't play with them, I want to use them. Centurion cards. I can have higher rarities for some of the Centurion cards that I have. I'm going to be playing a Centurion Fiendsmith deck at locals as well. And let's see what else I have in here. I thought the Dark Magician was in here. Maybe the Dark Magician. It's not. I guess it's not Dark Magician. It's like I said, it's a retrain. It's a Dark Magician on the field. You know. That must be in another set. But anyway, yeah, the stuff in here looks really cool. Great, glad you put your personal effort on the deck building. Yeah, I'm trying to. And now that I understand the game a little better, I'm finding I'm a little bit more able to do that. And I think since I'm learning all these different decks, it's also making me a little bit better of a player. All right. Zoom out a little bit. No, the other way. There we go. No, a little more. Okay. Oh, I love cracking open a freaking fresh booster box. That's a great start today. One sip of Coke and we're going. By the way, the pack arts on here, these are dope. The art for the Gendora G or whatever is really cool. I don't know if there's a pack trick here. All right, looks like we got some Tenpai Dragon cards here. Zoma, the Earthbound Spirit, Sinful Spoils Struggle. Actually, let me zoom in a little more, I guess. Okay, here we go with the card names. Isa, the Dragoness of Deranged Devotion. That's awesome. It's a dragon card. That's a really cool art. Man, I love the Yu-Gi-Oh art. I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh glazer, I guess. Oh, here we go. I got an ultra rare first pack. Celatris Valmonica. Oh, wow, a Valmonica card, of course. I've been getting a lot of that because of I was opening the deck that I was getting the Centurion cards and stuff from. Okay. I've never seen anyone play Valmonica, I feel like. Oh, and what is it? It looks like 4 is the pack trick. Dino Vatus, Docus, Ancient Gear Commander. These are cool cards. This is a Krishnerd Witch. Okay. And Ancient Gear Tanker. I like the witch and like magician themed cards. I always think they look cool. And a lot of times in Yu-Gi-Oh, I just want to play cards where I like how the deck look. I like how the art. I know that's silly, but that's the same reason I wanted to play Blue Eyes when I first started. Yeah, I have a lot of Valmonica cards. I don't think I've ever played against it in Master Duel or played against it in the TCG. Yeah, you're right. I should. I could sell like the whole Valmonica engine. And I'm starting an eBay store with my wife, and we got our printer for the labels and our scale. So I'm probably going to be listing some Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I have like a lot of duplicates of. So we'll have to see how that goes. All right, moving right along. One, two, three, four. Ancient Gear Duel. Valmonica Invitar. Sagan Summoning. I know that one's for Tenpai. Goblin Biker Grand Pileup. Oh, Memento Twin Dragon. That's cool. I still have my Memento deck. I haven't played it yet, but I was learning it for so long. Talons of the Shurlane. Zoma the Earthbound Spirit. Ancient Gear Advance. Another Ultra Rare. Okay, I got an Ultra Rare in the first 2 packs. Vuburiel the Dragon Undertaker. It's an illusion effect monster. Let's see. If this card battles a monster, neither can be destroyed by that battle. During the main phase, if a monster your opponent controls is sent to the graveyard, you can activate the following effect based on where this card is at activation. If it's in the hand, you can special summon this card. And if it's on the field, make one effect monster your opponent controls lose 1500 attack. And if its attack becomes 0 by this effect, you can destroy it. Oh, wow. So if a monster your opponent controls is sent to the graveyard, that's crazy. So you can special summon a 300 attack card from the hand if just any monster that your opponent controls goes to the graveyard. That's awesome. What deck does this get played in? Man, I hope we pull a QCR. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, great illusion monster, nice artwork. Yeah, this thing is cool, right? I've never seen that card before. We're learning things here today. Stronghold, the Hidden Fortress. I don't know if I did the pack trick. I can't remember. Sinful Spoils, Subdual, Memento Infusion. I always put Memento cards aside just because they're just some cards I have sectioned off. Ancient Gear Duel, Sinful Spoils of Slumber. I still have all my White Forest cards together. Ragnarika, Skeletal Soldier, Sagan, Cayman, Sengpai, Bident Dragon, and Goblin Biker, Troika, Greer. It's a turtle. That doesn't seem like that would be very fast. It's mostly used. It's used mostly on Illusion Chimera deck and White Force as a Mina deck, I think. Okay, Illusion Chimera. That's kind of cool. Oh, look, and there's little rats riding the. Or I guess they're goblins riding this giant tortoise motorcycle. I don't know why, but that card is awesome. Tony, you have such a wealth of knowledge about Yu-Gi-Oh! It's incredible. It never ceases to amaze me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Weiss, Lightsworn Archfiend. Baka, the Melodious Maestra. Couplet, the Melodious Songstress. Ragnarika, Armored Lizard. Excuse me. In Papa's Footsteps. That's a cute card. Oh my god, I'm gonna try this. Okay, hold on. Mikazuka Noyaba, the Moon Fang Dragon. Heck yeah. This is... Oh yeah, we looked at this one already. Isa, the Dragoness of Deranged Devotion. Extinguishing the Ascend. And Multi-Universe. Activate only if you do not control a face-up card on your field zone. You can target one field spell that is banished or in either graveyard. Destroy this card, and if you do, place that targeted card face up in your field zone. Okay. You can only use this effect once per turn. If cards in the field zone would be destroyed by a card effect, you can banish this card. Okay, so this is like... I feel like this is very situational, but there's a lot of decks that really need their field spell, so maybe you play this and it allows you to recycle it if it gets, destroyed. Oh yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh card smell. Hold on. Oh yeah, that brings me back. I remember that Christmas. All right. 2, 3, 4. Tempai Dragon, Fadra. I don't know, but Tempai Dragon, Double Die, Blink Out, Cyclos, the circular sprite. Talons of Shurlane. Cooling Embers. Melodious Concerto. Lightsworn Aegis. Oh, wow. Look at this. That's a really cool looking card. Supreme King Z-Arc Synchro Universe. That card looks really cool in person. It's a Dragon Synchro Pendulum effect monster. I'm not going to read the whole effect on this, but that's really cool. So I like the Synchro monsters a lot. I've been watching 5D's, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime, and it's very entertaining. And it's when the show, like, I think the card game got a little bit better when they added synchros. It got a little more complicated, so I think the show in turn got better. And that's why I like playing synchro decks. Kind of just, I'm always tying things to nostalgia, you know. But Monica Inverte. I have it too. It's a synchro pendulum. Oh yeah, that's true. It's a synchro pendulum. I didn't even think about that. It's a synchro card as well as a pendulum. That's probably not very common, I would think. Huh. Sagan Summoning, Goblin Biker Grand Pileup, Wise Lightsworn Archfiend, Jungle Dweller, Ashened to the Endless. Some really cool. This set has great card arts. Extinguishing the Ashened, Iza, the Dragoness of Deranged Devotion, and Ancient Gear Dark Golem. Okay, very cool. Yeah, by the way, this isn't a new song right here that you're hearing, but my brother recently has told me that he's added a bunch of new songs to this playlist. So if you're hearing a lot of the same songs, it's on random, so I'm not controlling it, but there should be at least some new music on here. Slightly new music anyway. Feels like forever since you were in a stream, Tony, but it's my fault because I haven't been streaming and my internet's been bad. But I'm happy we're back at it. And I'm gonna do some Master Duel as well. It's Thanksgiving in the U.S. On Thursday and Friday, so probably not this week because we're going out of town for Thanksgiving. But maybe on the weekend or something. Baka, the Melodious Maestra, Couplet, the Melodious Songstress, Ragnarika, Armored Lizard, Tempai Dragon, Phaedra, Centurion Gargoyle. Hey, cool. I have a high rarity one of these for my Centurion deck already. I'm still going to put that to the side. Just always good to have extras of those cards. Zoma, the Earthbound Spirit. Mikazuka no Yaba, the Moonfang Dragon. I'm probably not saying that right. Ancient Gear Advance. And Battle Guard Echoes. Gruesome Grave Squirmer. I think you play this for Yubel, right? Or Yubel, whatever it is. I think. I'm going to put that one to the side. I think it goes with Yubel. I don't know if it's Yubel or Yubel, by the way. Ancient Gear Tanker, Memetotlin Fusion, Right Lord, Valmonica, Disaromania, I don't know. Tantrum Toddler, that is great. I'm going to show that one to Fabi. Simple Voice, Spoils of Sunburn, Morian. So Yubel or Yubel though? Is it Bell, like Bell, or Yubel? Ragnarika, Skeletal Soldier. Code of Soul. Cool. Very cool. Oh, it's a Cyber monster. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna start stacking these now. We can move on from the Yubel thing. Don't worry about it. Or Yubel. Whatever it is. I just need to Google how to say it. All right. Moving right along. Okay, we have Ragnarika Armored Lizard, Double Die, Ancient Gear Duel, Ancient Gear Commander, Sinful Spoil Struggle, Senpai Bident Dragon. I can't say that one. Zoma of the Earthbound Spirit, Jungle Dweller, and Fishborg Harpooner. Oh, have heard both. You've heard both. Okay. All right. Well, then I'm not crazy at least. maybe I am crazy because I see a fish inside of a mech fish suit on this card. Look at that. Hold on a second. I don't know if my camera can allow this close, but there's a fish inside of a fish. It's like a fish rope mech suit. That's amazing. It's so dumb, but I love it. Fish. Oh, it's a Fishborg. Of course it is. Of course, Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a Fishborg. That's amazing. In like 1,000 years, if there's still Yu-Gi-Oh cards, there's literally gonna be a Yu-Gi-Oh card of every single thing that's possibly imagined, that can possibly be imagined. They're gonna start running out of ideas. Double die. Blink out. Cyclos, the circular sprite. Gruesome grave squirmer. Simple spoil struggle. Ragnarika hunting dance. Refrain the melodious songstress. Hold on. Figured the stream doesn't want to hear me burp. Talons of Shirlane and Dandy Whiteline. This card is used for something. I don't know what it is. Is it for a Rose Dragon deck or something? I know I've seen this before, and I don't remember what deck it's used for, but I know it's a thing. All right, we're still going because my QCR is going to be in here somewhere. I'm not even sure like which card I'd want to pull most as a QCR. I guess Gold Sarkophagus, I guess just because I know I want to play that deck and it'd be cool to have the QCR. Like I just, you know, I'd play with it. Nightmare Apprentice. This Varajus, the final bringer of the end times, has a really cool art. And so does this one, this Vidos one. I also like Future Silence. I see that could play, but obviously Gandora G would be a good one too, because I know that's important to the deck. So I don't remember, but probably it suits the Black Rose deck. Yeah, and by the way, I've been looking into Black Rose Dragon because I love the Black Rose Dragon cards, and they are getting new support, or they just got new support actually in. Hold on. In these. And I have, maybe I'll open one of these at the end of the stream just to go through it. I already opened one of them, but they have all the Mulch Armies in them, and they were like $30 each because I got them at retail. And then the Mulch Armies have gone down to like $10 each anyway. But these, you get a Mulch Army, you get each Mulch Army, and you get a bunch of extra cards, which I thought was cool. So I got 3 of them, and it's a lot of cool cards in there. So I'll open one of the, I'll open that at the end. All right. Ancient Gear Tanker. We're locking back in because I'm going to get this. I'm going to be so excited if I get a QCR because I haven't pulled one in so long. Momental Infusion. White Lord. That White Lord, really? Ragnarika Armored Lizard. Simple Spoil Slumber. I don't know why I was amazed by that card. Melodious Concerto. Mementotlin Twin Dragon. Valmonica. Disromania. And Turn Silence. That's pretty cool art on that card. Yeah, I bought them 2, 3 legendary 5D decks. Yeah, I think they're a good value. I like this. I like the decks that YuGiOh's been putting out. I think the one they did that was basically the branded deck from the anime was pretty cool. I still have to watch that, by the way. I have so many things in my backlog that I need to watch. Hold on. 2, 3, 4. Krishnerd Witch. That's a cool pack art, or not pack art. Excuse me. That's a cool card art. Stronghold, the Hidden Fortress. Tengpai Dragon Phaedra. Maybe I should put the Tenpai stuff aside. Goblin Biker Grand Pileup. Ragnarika Hunter Hunting Dance. Refrain the Melodious Songstress. I can't speak. Simultaneous. Equation Cannons. This is like a test of like being able to articulate your words reading Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Sangen Cayman. Oh, and I got the okay, let me see if I can say this. Sangenpai Transcendent Dragon. This is like the final boss if you're playing Tenpai Dragons, right? So that's pretty cool. I probably have a lot of that engine now that I've been opening this deck. That wasn't even on my radar that this was going to be in this deck. Chronicle foil deck, yeah. The quality of those cards in that all foil deck is so nice. I mean, look at, for example, look at the Lubellion. Even the non-hollow part is slightly hollow. Like the I don't know if they printed these at a different printer or something, but they look really nice, like in person. Hey, there you go. You can kind of see the sheen going across there. These cards look amazing. So I'm really happy with buying those. Equation cannons. Oh, yeah. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Baka the Melodious Maestra. Tenpai Dragon Chundra. A lot of the Tenpais. I might go separate those at the end. Silos, the Circular Sprite. I like that that art with the mushroom guy. Haggard Lizardros. Centurion Gargoyle 2. Mematolan Twin Dragon. Goyle the Steel Seismic Smasher. That reminds me of like an old school Yu-Gi-Oh card. Bestial Engine can be used on many decks. Yeah, I'm using the Bestials on my Centurion deck, and I'm having a lot of success with them. Ashen to Endless, and oh, and wait, another ultra rare. I usually don't get 3 of these in a box, so that's pretty cool. Ragnarika Stag Sovereign. Is the Ragnarika stuff any good? I pulled a lot of Ragnarika. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but Ragnarika cards in different booster boxes that I've opened. So I bet you I have a lot of like the Ragnarika engine. Look, this is a 3300 Link 5. Okay, I'm gonna read this actually because that seems like a pretty powerful card. 2 insect plant. Oh, okay. 2+ insect plant or reptile monster. So kind of hard to get on the field. If a monster is special summoned from your opponent's deck and or extra deck, you can destroy 2 monsters on the field. Wow. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target 1 insect plant or reptile monster you control, place it on the bottom of the deck, and if you do, special summon this card. Wow. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of this turn except insect, plant, and reptile monsters. You can use each effect, okay, once per turn. So, oh wow, each effect once per turn. That's good. So this allows you to destroy 2 cards if they special summon from the extra deck. That must be pretty punishing if you go first, and it can recycle itself, and it has 3300 attack. That's pretty amazing. They can be used in the plant reptile decks. All right, that's cool. Cool. You go right there. All right, we're getting cool cards. I'm happy with this so far. 3 ultra rares. I would like a QCR, but 3, can't complain about 3 ultra rares. Maybe there'll be more of them in here. I guess it'd be nice to get some secret rares. There are secret rares in this deck, right? Or maybe they don't have. It's so Yu-Gi-Oh with the rarities. It's like, okay, ultra rares I see. Oh yeah, here's a secret rare. Here's a secret rare. So there's secret rares in here. All right, well. Double die. Rika Sunavalan Ododik Mitsurugi. Okay. Ancient Gear Duel. Ancient Gear Commander. Krishnerd Witch. Okay, so those are all the decks that you can play it with. They have good synergy with them. Okay. Ragnarika. Okay. I gotta look into those. In Papa's Footsteps. Simultaneous Equation Cannons. Lightswarm Aegis. Tantrum Toddler. Another ultra rare, Light Swarm, Dragonling. I know I've seen this card a bunch of times before. If you have a Light Swarm monster in your graveyard, you can special summon this card from the hand. If this card is special summoned, you can send 1 Light Swarm card from your deck to the graveyard. Except Light Swarm Dragonling. Is that what this is? Dragonling, yeah. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 dragon monster with 3000 attack, 2600 defense from your deck to your hand. Oh wow, that's really good. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Spectrum, they're gonna have to call me back. All right, that's a cool pull. 4 ultra rares in this booster box so far. Light swarm support. Okay. Hey, I like shiny cards and I like shiny golden letters. Tony, what do you think about I've been hearing that they're going to be having like not necessarily full art Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but cards where the art leaves the border, I guess, of the inner image. And that's going to be a new rarity, I guess. What do you think about that? I'm excited for it, but I don't want Yu-Gi-Oh to copy what the other TCGs are doing. Excuse me. I don't want Yu-Gi-Oh to just copy them. I think Yu-Gi-Oh has its own lane, and I think the QCRs and stuff are really cool, and I like their art. So I don't know. I'm excited for it, but at the same time, I'm like, don't just do it because all the other companies do it. Stronghold, the Hidden Fortress, Tenpai Dragon, Fadra, Goblin Biker Grand Pileup, Baka the Melodious Maestra, Cooling Embers. I don't think we pulled that one yet. Golgoyle, the Steel Seismic Smasher, Sinful Spoils of Slumber, Extinguishing the Ash End, and oh, that's a cool card. Metaltronus. All right, very cool. Yeah, it's early to prejudge before we see what's printed. Yeah, because I don't even think it's announced like in any of the new upcoming sets yet, right? I don't think it's even in the OCG yet. So it's just it's very. You're right. It's in its infancy still right now. So I guess we'll judge when we see it, right? Couplet, the Melodious Strongtress, Valmonica Invertre, but I don't know. Sinful Spoils Subdual, Ragnarika Samurai Beetle, Cooling Embers, Simultaneous Equation Cannons, Valmonica Disaromania, Ragnarika Skeletal Soldier, and Ragnarika Chain Coils. This is a link 4. What is? Let's see what. Oh, I was a little off the screen there. Sorry. I don't like the idea, but we'll see. Yeah, see, you're kind of like skeptical about it too, which I am as well. I'm not going to read this whole thing because it's kind of long, and I've been reading a lot of them, but I will look at that later for sure to see what that does. Is Ragnarika even a deck that like? Hold on, I have to do this for my curiosity. No, not YouTube. Trying to type over these cards. Past 6 months. Rag. Okay, so I type in Ragna, right? Which it's Ragnar. Yeah. Doesn't come up here as a deck type, but I'm guessing it's used in some of these. Well, you told me it's used in Mitsurugi, right? I see Memento, Plants, Draco Tail. Is there a Ragnarika card in here? Is there all? No, not in there. Ragnar. Yeah, probably Mitsurugi. Oh, and this one you said this one plays them, right? Ogdodic? Is that what that is? Oh, and this guy's playing Fiendsmith in this one. Here's a second place one. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's the card. Is that the one I just pulled? No, this is a Link 3. I was looking into maybe playing a deck with more Link monsters. Oh yeah, but there's like reptile stuff in here. Yeah, this is a reptile. Oh, Ragnarika Selene Snapper. So they're playing the Link 3 of the Ragnarika stuff. Oh, here's the one I just pulled. This is a Link 4. Okay. And are they playing any Ragnarika in the main? Okay, it looks like I see Mitsurugi stuff in here. Ogdodic. And on July 27th, this deck got second place at a regional. Interesting. What's the most recent one? September 9th. That's pretty recent. This one has Fiendsmith engine in it. Oh, but this card, yeah, obviously you can't play Fiendsmith engine in all the decks again, like you used to. Okay, cool. I had to look. We're getting back to it. Oh, and here's the link too, so that you can probably climb the link tree with those, or whatever you call it. A lot of good cards so far. I really want to pull a QCR, man. I mean, come on. It's been too long since I pulled one. I think Fabi pulled the last one on this channel. Blink Out, Dinovadus Docus, Wise Lightsworn Archfiend, Ragnarika Mantis Monk. That's another link 3. Sengpai Bident Dragon, Lightsworm Aegis, Jungle Dweller, Refrain the Melodious Songstress. Oh, this is cool. Enlightenment Dragon. Look at that. A fusion dragon, 3,000 attack. All right, let me see if I can keep this on camera and still read it. Must be special summoned from the extra deck by banishing above monsters. Each, hold on. One each must be special. Wait, the text is so quiet. And it's so small. I'm trying to hold it on the camera, so I'm just not gonna hold it on camera. And I'm gonna look at it real quick. Banishing the above monsters. One each must be one each from your field of graveyard once per turn. Oh, okay. And then there's a quick effect. Okay. The new fusion for Lightsworns. Okay. That's pretty cool. That's actually dope. That's a dope card. I like that. Even though I can't read today. In my defense, Yu-Gi-Oh cards have the smallest text ever, and I'm like holding them away from me so I can hold them on camera, like over here, and trying to read past my mic. So if I'm ever really struggling, that's usually why. Also, I'm not the best reader in the world. So Tankpai Dragon Chundra, Cyclos the Circular Sprite, Hagar the Lizardrose, Couplet the Melodious Songstress, Mikazuka no Yaba the Moonfang Dragon. I'm just making half of those vowels up when I say that card. Sinful Spoils Struggle, Ancient Gear Advance, Jungle Dweller, Pendulum Witch. Oh, I like that. I like that art. Okay, not just because it's a waifu. I think it's cute. I don't know. What do you want me to say? That's a cool card, and the holo looks really cool. Very old school Yu-Gi-Oh-esque. Come on, I want more shiny stuff. Have you ever noticed that Yu-Gi-Oh cards from different sets don't always have the exact same colors? Like, I guess they must use different printers and stuff, but they're like not all. If you hold two like next to each other, like these are from the same set, so they pretty much match. But actually, even these two are a little bit off. I don't know. It's weird. Ragnarika Armored Lizard, Double Die, Ancient Gear Duel, Ragnarika Hunting Dance, Centurion Gargoyle, okay, Melodious Concerto, Golgoyle the Sizing Smasher. Oh, we got our first secret rare. Let's go. Wow, this one looks dope too. Ragnarika the Evil Seed. Now I gotta play Ragnarika. I gotta do it. I have so many Ragnarika cards because I've opened other sets with them as well, and that means I'm gonna have to go through all of my freaking I'm gonna have to go through all of my bulk to find them. I think it's a matter of where they are printed. Yeah, I heard they use like printers for like other TCG, like they rent time at like a Pokemon printing factory or whatever. I don't know. In the US, I think they share they're using other companies' printers is what I heard. So maybe they get printed in different places and they're not always exactly the same. This is a really cool card. Ragnarika Mitsurugi would be interesting. Yeah, it probably would, right? I'm sure there must be people playing that, or at least people that have tried that. I'm not going to read this right now because I've been reading cards horribly all night, but let's put that right there, front and center. Got our secret rare right there. Hopefully we get another one. Getting to the end of this box. And then I'm just going to open up that legendary 5Ds just for fun, just because I want to get those cards out of there anyway. And then that'll be it for tonight. I have another box, obviously. I have another set. What is it? It's a Battles of Legend. Monstrous Revenge. I also have Pokemon cards. I'm gonna open. Me and Fabi are gonna make a video doing that at some point. Valmonica, Invitar, Sinful Spoils Subdual, Ragnarika Samurai Beetle, Blink Out, Tantrum Toddler, Ragnarika Hunting Dance, Ashen to the Endless, Melodious Concerto. Oh, here we go. Another secret rare, another Ragnarika Bloom, or a Ragnarika card, and this one's Ragnarika Bloom. Cool. Now, I did see that the cards with these arts were up a little higher on here. I thought they were anyway. Oh, maybe not. Oh, here you go. But that's the QCR is worth $20, and same with this one. So I don't think these have really much value, but still, if I ever want to play a deck with Ragnarika cards, Ragnarika, I don't even know if I'm saying it right. I have what I need, probably. Yeah, that's great artwork. Yeah, I agree with you. The artworks are really cool. And that is like half the draw for me for Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just if I really like the artworks. I would really love to pull the Gandora card, though, because I know I need that. I'm not getting, now that I'm looking at the desk here, I'm not seeing that much that I need for the Dark Magician stuff, the Gold Sarcophagus stuff that I wanted to do. So there may be another box of this in our future. I've almost completed Ragnarika Engine, but you need at least one more seed. Okay. Dino Vatus Docus, Wise Lightswarm Archfiend, Ragnarika Mantis Monk. So our link 3 Ragnarika card. Ragnarika Armored Lizard, Sangan Cayman, Golgoyle the Steel Smasher, Simultaneous Equation Cannons, Refrain the Melodious Songstress, and Blessing of the Voiceless. It's pretty cool. Looks like an angel or something. Awesome. All right, down to our last 3 packs. This is what I want to pull, though. So let's see if we can at least get that card. Or, you know, Gold Sarcophagus would be great as well. Although I don't know if that one's only in here as a secret rare. Stronghold, the Hidden Fortress. Haggard Lizardros. How long have I been going, by the way? I've been going for 47 minutes. Okay, not too long. Goblin Biker Grand Pileup. Ancient Gear Tanker. Ashen to the Endless. Extinguishing the Ashen. Talons of Shirlane. Ancient Gear Advance. Oh my god. More Marshmallow. That is a hilarious looking card. I know I've pulled that in other sets, just not as a holo, and now I guess I have a holo of it. I have a super rare of it. That wasn't on my bingo card, but okay. Last 2 packs. I will remind everyone that I did pull a QCR on my last pack on one of these live streams before, so it is possible. Double Die, Ancient Gear Duel, Stronghold, the Hidden Fortress, Haggard Lizardros, Sengenpai, Bident Dragon, and Papa's Footsteps, Valmonica, Disaromania, I don't know, Light Sworn Aegis, and oh, this is cool, Shaman of the Ashen City. It's a pyro card. I like the art. It's a little bit hard to kind of make out what's going on there, but I think it's a pretty cool card. Last pack magic. It's time. It is time for last pack magic. Ooh, this pack feels lucky. The heart of the cards is with me. The heart of the cards is with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feels shiny. This card feels shiny. Blink Out. Dino Vatus Docus. White Lord. Ragnarika Samurai Beetle. Mikazuken no Yaba. Mamatotlin Twin Dragon. Tantrum Toddler. And Papa's Footsteps. Is this the last one? Oh, it is, but that's a cool card. Embers of the Ashen. All right. Hey, look, I'm ending on a cool, you know, fusion card. 2900 attack. It's a pyro. It's one of these Ashen cards. I really love the art on the Ashen cards. And that's a cool one to end on. Yes, crazy artwork. Ashened. It's like Elden Ring characters and bosses. You're right. That is very true. It very much reminds me of the art, for Elden Ring. Yeah, that's a really good point, Tony. Yeah, and that's really cool. If this card is fusion summoned, you can target one field spell in your graveyard, add it to your hand at the start of the damage step. If this card battles an opponent's pyro monster, that's very specific. You can destroy that opponent's monster, and if it is your turn, this card can make a second attack in a row. You can only use each so you can only use, that seems very situational. I guess this is for resetting your field spell. That seems to be the most useful thing for this, but it's also kind of a tower. It has a lot of attack and stuff, so okay, really cool. I'm definitely gonna look into the Ragnarika stuff. I like to play decks where I've pulled the cards. Part of the reason that I'm playing Centurion now is because I was opening those sets and I was just pulling so many Centurion cards, and I was like, you know what, let me look into this. And I actually really like Centurion. And originally I was going to play a Centurion. I was going to play Centurion Red Dragon Archfiend, and I came to realize that pure Centurion is much stronger. You have more paths to get to your end board than like the one major flaw with RDA, I think, is that one Ash can cancel your entire combo, and then you're just stuck. Now that can happen to Centurion as well, but you have way more cards and way more workarounds. And then I've been playing it with Fiendsmith, even though they took away that one Closed Moon card, because I looked through every single YuGiOh card, and I found two cards. I found a XZ's monster that's a light fiend, which is what you need to go into Fiendsmith, and it's a level 4. All the Centurion cards are level 4. So if I can get 2 level 4s on the field, I can XZ summon that, and then I can go into Fiendsmith. And then there's also a Synchro monster that can steal a card. That's also a fiend light fiend monster that I can go into with any level 4 and any of my Bestials. So I added 2 ways to bridge into Fiendsmith, and I've found that I'm not getting shut down on my combos as much because I can always fall back to a Fiendsmith combo to keep going and set up my board. So I think that those are the best boards, right? It's where like one card can't ruin your like, that's why cards like Lunalight or Branded, or decks like Lunalight or Branded are so good, because they have so many paths you can take to get to a decent end board. Anyway, that's my TED talk. Did you see the new RDA Resonator support? Yes, I did, and it looks pretty cool. I want to see like how it's going to play out. I'm sure there's going to be new combos that they come up with because of that, and I really hope it solves that one problem that I just mentioned, which is the choke points. It just has choke points, and the big one is that the one fire dragon that's on fire array. I forget what that one's called, but you get ashed on that and you're done. So yeah, I hope it makes RDA better, because I'll go back to playing it, and I have every card I need to play RDA. So all right, what am I doing now? Yeah, Bestial Centurion Fiendsmith is awesome. Yeah, it is awesome, right? And like I said, like the one reason people aren't playing it anymore is because you can't just take any 2 bodies and turn it into Fiendsmith anymore, which is true, but you can get to Fiendsmith a couple other ways, which is what I've been doing, and it's been working out pretty well. So okay, let's open up this thing real quick. Let me move these cards to the side. I'm going to open this real fast, and then we are going to end the stream, but some cool stuff in here. Put this stuff on top. All right, this, put it there. There. Oh yeah, where did that other secret rare go? Oh, here's another Ragnarika. I'm gonna have to go through and pull all those out. Wait, what happened to my other secret rare? Is that one? And then I pulled. There it is. All right. This box. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to mention earlier. I like the Black Rose Dragon cards, and this adds new support for Black Rose Dragon. And I saw that there were some people that took there's a couple guys that took Black Rose Dragon to like a regional or a YCS, and like I think, did one of them win with it? No, they didn't win with it, but they got like top 4 or something, or top 8. A couple people did, and that means it has potential, you know. And it gets new support in here, so it'd be cool to play that deck. I have so many decks that I want to play though, you know, so I can only learn them so fast. I love the chibi arts. I don't know how everyone feels about them. I think they're cool. Stardust Dragon. I would love to be able to play a Synchron deck because, like I said, I'm watching Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds right now, so it's you know, I love just playing the anime stuff. There's our Black Rose Dragon. I'll definitely use that one if I do play that plant Black Rose Dragon deck because the chibi arts are cool. Black Wing Dragon. That one's pretty cool as well. And then we got the tokens, chibi tokens. I got to use these. These are for sure cool. I'm not going to go through all these because there's a bunch of cards in here. I'm just going to pull out the ones that are I need, that are cool. All right, so we got some ultra rares. There's some new stuff in here. I don't remember which ones are new, but I think every deck has a couple new cards in it. So I'm gonna put the ultra rares to the side. This is the Black Wing Dragon one. Let's put our chibi Black Rose Dragon on top. Oh yeah, here we go. We got Droll. Okay. Ash. It's good to have extras of these because I hate having to switch. Like when I'm playing a different deck, I hate having to pull them out and put them, you know. I like my decks to just be complete and not have to switch cards around every time I'm trying to play a different deck. So I can't get enough Ash. You know, this is kind of a utility. I don't see that many people play that card, but I'm pulling it out anyway. Okay, here we go. Fualos, which, by the way, on this channel, I opened a case of the 2025 mega packs and pulled 3 Fualoses with my wife, and it was amazing. The Akiza is the best female dueler on all anime seasons for me. Okay. Oh, she's in 5Ds. Okay, that's cool. I like the chibi alternative arts, but Konami, why don't you put the word tune on these cards? It would be so much more hype on these. Yeah, it would be, right? Like, just even make it the same, but just call it tune Black Rose Dragon or whatever, right? It can even have the exact same effect. All rarities of Fualos. Yeah. Mystical Space Typhoon, I know that's a thing. Book of the Moon, I think that's a thing. Forbidden Chalice, I think, is a thing. We've got Called by the Grave, just another staple. Okay, and then some of these are new. I don't know which ones of these are new, but some of those are new. Let's go here. This is the Synchron deck. It's the Yami, or whatever his name is from 5Ds. It's his deck. Full Speed Warrior, I think that one's new. Scrap Synchron, Synchro Fellowship. So the Synchron cards, I love how they look. I would love to be able to play a viable Synchrons deck. And this is a new one, Junk Warrior Extreme. Really cool art on there, and it seems like it's actually kind of cool, kind of good. So maybe this will come back. Scrap Warrior. This is also a new card. So we'll put these over here. All right, this is like the typical Synchron stuff. Here we go. Effect Veiler, more Ash, a Perulia. Synchro Rumble, I use that in my the decks that I use. Crimson Dragon. What do we got here? What else we got here? One for one. I know I've seen that played in some decks. I don't remember what it is, so I'm putting that to the side. Call by the Grave, Crossout Designator, Forbidden Droplet. This is awesome that these are all in here. Infinite Impermanence, Junk Warriors, classic card, and then you have some new stuff here. And here's a Crimson Dragon. I have so many of those though. So yeah, okay, there's those. Organize all this stuff real quick. I'll put the Mulch Armies over here. All right, in the last deck, 1-for-1 can be used on Blue Eyes too. Okay. Yeah, do you agree with me? Toon will have gotten crazy support. I think you're right. I mean, and also Toon is like a nostalgic thing, right? Because that goes back to like, wasn't Pegasus using some Toon cards and stuff like that as well? That goes back to the original anime. So, I mean, for sure people would like that, I think. I feel like Konami has been listening a little bit to people in you know, the last year or so, but there's a lot more they could do. So hopefully they start catching on more. Okay, here's the new the Black Rose Dragon stuff, right? Some of these aren't new, but some of these are. I think this one's new. Actually, let me put that one on top. I'll put it here. All right, and what's the last stuff we have in here? Spore, yeah, I know that one's used. Okay, Ghost Ogre. So yeah, here's all the Rose Dragons. So I can probably pretty easily build a Rose Dragon deck with this. And there's our final Mulch Army. I didn't have Mialos. I only had the other two. So now I have Mialos. Here's a Monster Born. That's just, you know, goes in a lot of things. Terraforming. 1 second. Hold on 1 sec. My wife just checking in on me. There's Infinite Impermanence, and then we got Black Rose Dragon, all the Black Rose Dragon cards and stuff here, which are pretty cool. So there we go. Let me organize these real quick. Infinite Impermanence, Droplet, Crossout Designator, Called by the Grave, Synchro Rumble, Ash, Called by the Grave. Okay, there we go. I gotta do this now, else I'll never do it. It's great. Now I have so many infinite impermanence. There's all those. There's those, and that's why I bought 3 of these. So now I have another whole play set of all the Mulch Armies, which is great. Terraforming is based on TCG. And it doesn't even exist on Master Duel. Oh, is Terraforming, is that like basically what like Toon World is? Called by the Grave returned back to 2. Oh, it's Called by the Grave at 2 now? It's at 1. But I think it's 2 in Master Duel. Oh, look at this. Time Wizard. Time Wizard of Tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, no. It says 1 on Master Duel. Oh, but in OCG, it's 2. Does that mean it's going to come to 2 in Oh, but you want to return it to 2. Yeah, I don't understand why they... I feel like there are other cards they should have limited and not the counter traps. I think 2 Called by the Grave isn't crazy. I mean, I guess that card does a lot, right? Because you can really disrupt decks like Blue Eyes, for example, because you could just you can just banish Blue Eyes, their first one, and then that messes up their whole combo. But I don't know. I didn't think Called by the Grave was like running wild in the TCG. I guess they thought it was, but or Crossout Designator, and Crossout Designator is a little bit more limited because you have to have the card in your deck. Terraforming basically adds any field spell. Oh, okay. Oh, Terraforming. Yes. Yeah, right. And that one, Terraforming is right. It's banned in Master Duel, but it's at 1 in the TCG, which this is why I'm playing it. Oh, let me show you what my Centurion deck is. It's downstairs, so I don't want to grab it, but I have it in Nexus. Actually, I'm gonna play a quick game of Nexus right now on stream. I just got to turn the music off for Nexus. Nope, I want Centurion. That one. Oh, I could actually play a Master Duel. I don't know why I'm playing a Nexus. I have this exact deck on Master Duel, but whatever. Hold on, let me turn this music off. Okay. So look, I drew Fiendsmith Engine and I drew Centurion. So we're Centurion combo. It's gonna be, what am I sending? I need both of those. Yeah. Oh, okay. That happens on Nexus. Sometimes they give up really early because I was gonna full combo. They had nothing to stop me, I guess. So yeah, I probably would have won that game. I was about to summon 2 Cosmic Blazar Dragons. Anyway, this is the deck is it's 43 cards. I am playing Synchro Rumble because it gives you a stronger end board if you get your full combo off. I'm playing some 4 Bistrels, Fiendsmith cards. I'm playing this. It can steal a card, right? It can take a card, but the big thing is that it's a light fiend, so I can get into I can use a Bistral and any level 4 tuner to get into Fiendsmith and then do my full combo. I can also get into Fiendsmith using this card right here, Evil Swarm Extinction Knight, which I just need any 2 level 4s, which these are all level 4s. This is a level 4. This is a level 4. This card can be a level 4 as well because it changes its level. There's a level 4 and here's a Fiendsmith level 4. Here's a level 4, but I'd already be in Fiendsmith if I had this card. But so yeah, I can bridge into Fiendsmith, and then I have the Cosmic Blazar Dragons because I had oh yeah, I still have this in here. Why do I still have this in here? Oh yeah, I have Red Supernova Dragon, but I find when I full combo with this, and because my full combo, I always summon 2 of these because I just think the double Omni Negate is better. I don't know if I've ever gotten to the point where I've actually summoned Red Supernova Dragon. So I want to put back in High Wave, the High Wave XZ card. That I can go into from Fiendsmith. Because I never summoned that card. Oh, there's a wait, what's the Fiendsmith link 3? Oh, this one? The only thing is my end board usually consists of 2 of these. That's why I have 2 of them. What does this one do? Once return quick effect, you can target 1 light non-link fiend monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and if you do, equip this card you control to that monster as an equipped spell with the following effects. The equipped monster gains attack equal to the total link rating of link monsters equipped to it times 600. So this is a link 3 times 600, so 1800 more. Okay. And if the equipped monster attacks a defensive position monster, inflict piercing damage. Oh, that's kind of cool. All right, I'll look into that because maybe there's more I can do with Fiendsmith, right? And there's also, I guess that card would help. Well, does that help me get to Desiree? I'm not sure. I could take this out. I'm trying to refine this. I'm not sure how often this and this are going to come up. But if they come up fairly often as I'm playing, I'm going to keep them in there. Because I just want... The idea behind this is I want to be able to play Centurion with as many paths as possible as I can possibly have to get to my end board. Which is why I'm playing, some hand traps, but not that many. Alrighty, that was a really good stream. It's great having you here, Tony. I'm gonna try to do these on Mondays going forward again, like usual. And I got another box to open next week. And yeah, I'll be on Discord. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a good one.